Again, I'm not sure what's going on there, people. I'm not sure what happened there. What happened there? It just said the mic was automatically muted. But anyway, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome back to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. And boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, what a performance. If you ever wanted to know what was back against the wall performance, how can you galvanize and come together when you're against all the odds? This was the performance last night. Last night, I thought the guys played absolutely out of their skin. I was going to actually critique one or two players, but no. But we'll get into that, as well as there have been some comments from Ben White about the person getting red carded, and some updates in regards to Bukayo Saka. Yeah, Arteta, remember he got taken off, and to his credit, he wanted to continue, but you think if you are fatigued or you've sustained an injury, the last thing you literally want to do is actually carry on. The spirit of Arsenal lives strong in the youngsters, but we're still not there yet. And there's some other bits and pieces, some other bits and pieces on the Friday morning show. It's going to be a fun pack. I'm fired up. I'm fired up for this one. I can't wait. See you in a few seconds. Yes, indeed. Welcome back to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. You see, I'm fired up, innit? Yeah, I'm not happy. Actually, the app gave me a little problems like signing in, and I didn't realize actually it put itself on mute. But anyway, that's sorted. That's sorted. Forget about that. We're gonna forget about that. I hope you're liking the Colombian top. Anyway, what you have to do is subscribe, like it says over there. Yeah, I can't reach over his shoulder, but it does say subscribe. Cannon Fodder TV. That's all you got to do, guys. And listen to me. No ranting and raving over here just yet. Anyway. God, Jerry, me, what a performance! But you know what? I think, yeah, you know what? We'll talk about. We'll talk about. I wanted to talk about the other segments of live news, but I think first things first. Let me talk about the. I mean, there were so many comments last night in the Cannon Fodder TV. What's up, good? When I woke up, there's like over 40 or 50, nearly 50 odd comments in the messages in the WhatsApp group. I think, what's wrong with this? What's wrong, everyone? What's wrong? Anyway, so I can find the starting 11. There we go. There we go. I haven't prepared it here, so you just take my word for it. This was the starting 11 yesterday. But I think what I will do, let me put Mikel Arteta's face up. There we go. There we go. So the starting 11 for yesterday. Actually, no, better still, let me put this up. The starting 11 for, Liverpool versus Arsenal was a Ramsdale in goal, Cedric Suarez, Ben White, get to him in a moment, Gabriel, get to him in a moment, Tierney, Lokonga, get to him in a moment, Granit Xhaka, I'll pass, Saka, Lacazette, Martinelli, and Eddie Nketiah. And on the subs bench, we had Leno, Holding, I rate Holding still, Pablo Mari, done a video about him, Chambers, Tavares, Patino, Salah, what's that, Edoin, Hutchinson, Amari Hutchinson, and Bireth. So that was the 11. That was the starting 11 there. And to be honest, people, actually, I don't care what people say. I don't care what people say. The one name I was not happy to see there was eventually the person who got sent off. Now, we could debate until the cows come home, was it a red card or wasn't it not a red card? Granit Xhaka always has a way of being in the eye of the storm, innit? Always in the eye of the storm. He just can't help himself, can he? Can't help himself. But, the morning show is not a show to lambast Granit Xhaka. Literally, taking out the emotion from it all. The facts are that he was sent off, and the players played wonderful, and we left Anfield without conceding a goal. And all the while, I was thinking, please, 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 no, just keep a clean sheet. Keep a clean sheet, please, please, just keep a clean sheet. And the guys, they played really, really good. Now I know that apparently Ben White was voted man of the match. Personally, I went for Bukayo Saka. Bukayo Saka was my man of the match. I mean, they had to defend. We had to defend. But Arsenal, we had some chances, didn't we? We had some chances, and those chances were mainly spearheaded by Bukayo Saka. Bukayo Saka. And there was one chance where he got to the bar line. I was thinking, don't try and take on players, just release the ball, square the ball to Martin or Saka. And yeah. But you know what? We've got to give credit where credit is due. The players played out of their skin. Out of their skin, man. Oh my goodness. I mean, you could actually have chosen all the players as your, man of the match, man of the match, man of the match. But yeah, this is like, for me, it was like the spirit of '89, man. George Graham, I'm sure he'd have been watching this match, would have been so proud of these players. Really, really proud of them, man. But oh my goodness, man. Anyway, I think we're going to get into the new segments, isn't it? Better get into the new segments. So let's see if it's going to work here, because I'm not sure what happened to the app. The app just kind of was asking me, can you sign again? Can you prove who you are? So, what are you talking about? I am who I say I am. Well, anyway, let's have a look here. See if this page is going to load up. All right. So, like I said, as you probably will know, Bukayo Saka got taken off. Guy, he wanted to stay on, didn't he? But he just could not continue. Mikel Arteta provides Bukayo Saka injury update ahead of the North London derby. Arteta remains unsure as to whether he will have Bukayo Saka available for Sunday's North London derby. The Arsenal winger was forced off in the Caraboa Cup stalemate with Liverpool Anfield. Saka was able to walk off in the latter stages, but faces a race against time to face Tottenham. The Gunners are already dealing with a host of absentees due to AFCON, COVID and injuries, but could be dealt a further blow. Saka continues to grow in stature, as we know that. But more interestingly, Mikel Arteta goes on to say that he felt something in the last minutes. He was really fatigued. Yeah, as he told the reporters, I don't know. He's a young boy and he recovers really quickly. Listen, I know it'd be a major blow for us, but we've been saying for the longest time that Bukayo Saka, you're going to burn him out. Going to burn him out. He shouldn't actually played in the Nottingham Forest fixture, but yeah. He does go on to say with further comments, but he's played a lot of minutes in the last few months. So let's see who is available. So also, are looking to continue their top floor push when they make the short trip to Denmark down the road on Sunday. And the Gunners hold a 2-point lead over their neighbours, but have played 2 more games. Listen, I'd far rather have the points in the bag than the games. 1-2 games in hand doesn't mean anything. Doesn't mean anything at all. So it's a kind of update in regards to Bukayo Saka of such. How do I feel about him? North London derby. Personally, I would like to see him play in the North London derby. The guy, like it says there, he's clearly fatigued. But yeah, I mean, he would have been my pick of the man of the match. Not so much Ben White, but Ben White. The stats, the blocks, and the interceptions, and backs against the wall stuff. Backs against the wall. Really, really good. I'm sure George Graham will be thinking, well done. The spirit of Arsenal, man, lies within the youngsters. I mean, Lacazette, I see he got frustrated many, many times. I mean, the referee, Oliver, Mr. Oliver, if you wanted to, wear the red shirt of Liverpool, only you had to ask the captain. Who was the captain? Van Dijk, whoever the captain was, just ask for the shirts. We wouldn't have minded. I mean, we played with 10 men, but he didn't do us any favours, and that's what I said. Do not look at the referee to do us any favours at all. or give us any rub of the green. It's not going to happen, people. Not going to happen. Again, I don't want to talk about the Granit Xhaka incidents. We're going to be talking about that on the Easy Talk later on tonight, 7:30 p.m. It's going to be a hot one, a hot 100. Why? The lads are piling in. It's going to be 6 of us. You remember back in the day when I said, you know what, maximum 3? I don't know what happened to me. We've got 5 of them. God, dear me. Anyway, we go onwards. The next segment is in regards to, where is it? This youngster over here, Miguel Aziz. Now, we know in the midfield now, even more than ever, now that Granit Xhaka is, you know, anyway. Apparently he's been recalled by Arsenal from his duties at Portsmouth. Arsenal have recalled a youngster Miguel Aziz from his loan spell at Portsmouth amid the escalated midfield crisis. Granit Xhaka, as we know, joined Arsenal's list of absentees for Sunday's North London derby against Tottenham after being sent off in third, actually yesterday, the Caraboa Cup semi-final against Liverpool. So Mikel Arteta already knew he would be without Thomas Partey, Mohamed El-Neni, and actually Nicole Pepe for the African Cup of Nations duty. Martin Ødegaard, just didn't realise this actually, another possible central midfielder option, missed the Liverpool game after testing positive for COVID, while the trip to Spurs could come too soon for Emil Smith-Rowe, who has been battling a groin issue and missed Arsenal's last 2 games. So, I mean, I myself, I'd be happy to see this youngster back. I mean, it's not 2 positions are differently, you know, with Balogun and Aziz, midfielder and striker. But it'll be good to see him come back. You know, I've seen someone put in on Twitter, actually, why can't we just like have a Jack Wilshere? Anyway, let's continue. What else was there? Well, you know, I'll just read this comment. I'm not going to make any comments. I'm just going to read it out. So Granit Xhaka has issued an apology to Arsenal fans after he was sent off in the first leg of his side's Carabao Cup clash with Liverpool. Just 40 minutes in Anfield, and the Swiss was dealt his marching orders for a clumsy challenge on Diego Jota, kicking the Portuguese in the chest as he raced clear through on goal. Well, he wasn't clear on goal. It was the second sending off in just 13 appearances this season, and his 5th since joining the Gunners in 2016 from Borussia Mönchengladbach for 30 million squids. Arsenal, however, actually looked more resolute with the play in the midfield and were easily able to keep Liverpool at bay. It wasn't easy. It wasn't easy. I'm just reading the report here. The report is saying that that it was easy. It was not easy for Arsenal. Anyway, the 29-year-old has now issued a public apology to Arsenal's fans for his dismissal. I want to apologise to everyone, Xhaka wrote on his Instagram. I'm so proud of my team and the spirit they have showed to keep a clean sheet. You know what made me laugh? What made me laugh, in actual fact, is that when he got shown a red card, I'm looking at Tierney, and Tierney didn't want to maintain any eye contact. He just went to get the ball. What was he been thinking? Here we go again, Granit Xhaka. Here we go again with Granit Xhaka. Always in the eye of the storm. Granit Xhaka. Granit Xhaka. Anyway. We go on to the final segment on this morning show over here. Canon for the TV. And what's the next one? The next one, I think, is in regards to off topic. But I don't really care. I don't really care. This one says Man City are pulling away at the summit, and Chelsea and Liverpool are on course for a top 3 finish. Listen, the season's not over yet. Arsenal, West Ham, Tottenham, Man United, Wolves, Brighton, and Leicester look set to battle it out for a top 4 finish. As it stands, 12 points divide fourth placed West Ham and 10th placed Leicester. And if games in hand are taken in consideration, there are 7 sides in realistic contention to finish 4th and qualify for the Champions League. So there you have it, people. There you have it, of this Friday morning show over here. I'm actually feeling tired, I mean, I went to bed not too late. I mean, I don't work on a Friday. I've got other bits and pieces I need to be getting on with. But I didn't wait. I mean, in the greater context, I'm up like after 5 a.m., but I woke up just after 7. And yeah, so this show over here, I can't wait for the Easy Talk. The Easy Talk is going to be very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. Yeah. An agenda against Granit Xhaka. Yeah, who's bashing Granit Xhaka? Nobody's bashing Granit Xhaka. Got himself in that position himself. Anyway, so there is a poll that we did yesterday, of course, in regards to your man of the match. So let's see who. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Again, the chosen one for me would have been Bukayo Saka, but each to their own. Each to their own. All right, let's have a look here. Right, man of the match versus Liverpool. Choose only one out of 637 votes. There's been one comment. I can't remember what that comment was. 20 likes. And the options that I put up here, wasn't my brother, I put Martinelli, Saka, White, Tierney. So on 4% was Kieran Tierney. On 15% was Gabriel Martinelli. 17% was Bukayo Saka. And on 65% was Ben White. Yeah. But like I said, I think probably any one of those players, you probably would have said, wow, you know, they turned up, man. They turned up. I saw Gabriel got a yellow card again. I think, Gabriel, come on, man. Come on. But, you know, in the totality of the game there, I thought, yeah, it wasn't about a yellow card. Nobody else got sent off. You know, the referee, Mr. Oliver, was dying to get and wear the top of Liverpool. Thinking, Mr. Oliver, you know, if you just wanted to wear Liverpool top, just ask them, the manager. Let's blow up and say, hey, Jurgen Klopp, can I actually wear Liverpool's top underneath my black top? Anyway, people. Let's go into the live chat for the first time this morning, Friday morning show over here. And we've got static. Actually, no, let me change the color scheme because it's looking a little bit not as much hidden. But let's see if we can change it up here. Back to the default. There we go. So now you can see it with the black and yellow, you know, with the white and red. All right, so Static, my moderator for the morning, says, hey, Alex, and hey, Static. Actually on mute. Yeah, I'm not sure that the app again, man, but anyway, it doesn't matter. Teddy B! Game, what's happening, bro? What's happening? It's better now. Thank you for that. It sounds quite as well, I hear, yeah, the lads, our away fans are a lot better than our home fans. If only, you know, the resonating sound that we make when we play away, we could still have that at the Emirates. I'd be happy with that. But yeah, man, really, really good, man. Really good. Static. Alex, Liverpool were also awful too. Before I forget, Xhaka out. But was it because we were so resilient that they got so frustrated and then eventually they just couldn't get, you know, a way through? Or was it the fact that Liverpool were just so bad? I don't know. I think it was more to do with how we were playing, actually. Well done to Arsenal, absolutely. They're going to be missing Son as well. Yeah, he's out for a few months, isn't it? Good morning, Scott. I think we have a midfield issue. Houston, we have a problem. Houston, we've got a midfield problem. Who? Not mentioning names, but his name begins with X. The X-Man. He's his own worst enemy. Always at the center, you know, at the eye of the storm. If there's an eye of the storm somewhere, you'd be sure that he's right there. But what I was surprised at, that he actually came out and apologized. Because all the things he did previously, he never apologized. Anyway, let's have a look here. Sorry, guys, I just need to double check and make sure that we are Streaming live on Twitter. Let's have a butchers. And lo and behold, there we are. Here he is. Here he is. Streaming live and direct on Facebook as well as Twitter. There we go. Sorry, guys. Sorry about this. So, like I said, later on this evening, we're going to be talking about the game yesterday as well as some other bits and pieces. If you want to know what other pieces are going to be talking about and debating, you've got to make sure that you subscribe, because if you don't subscribe, you're going to be missing out. And we don't want you to miss out. Don't miss out. Don't miss out. Okay, let's see. Any other comments? Are we done? Okay. See if we can pick up any comments on our Twitter feed here. Yeah. Like I said, George Graham would have, I'm sure, would have been really, really happy watching Arsenal, eke out that performance there. Really, really good, and long may it continue. But like my brother said on his live watch along, again, my brother, well done, Ralph, man. I couldn't do it, man, myself. I couldn't do it myself. I don't know how you do it. The stamina to do that. Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it myself. But what did my brother say? This is only the first half. The first half is now over. We just need to regroup ourselves. Second leg, of course, at the Emirates. And like I said, how the fans were at Anfield, we need that at the Emirates. That's what we need. That's what we've been wanted for. What's it nicknamed the library? No one can talk. No one can speak. Yeah. But yeah, it's only the first half now. So that we can have enough time to regroup. In regards to the injuries, and again, I was not aware that Erdegaard had contracted COVID. So he definitely won't be available for the North London derby on Sunday, much less the return game, the second leg against Liverpool at the Emirates. But guys, you can come and let me know who was your man of the match. Again, I know Ben White was nominated as man of the match, but personally, who was your man of the match? I've chosen personally Bukayo Saka, but this gentleman was the chosen one. Again, you probably could have chosen any one of 10 players. Actually, the whole team. And I thought Arteta got his tactics right, didn't he? Now, Nketiah would have been disappointed, but hey, that's what happens when you get one man sent off. Always the same player. Always the same player. But I did actually think it was quite interesting when Shaka was on his backside and the referee pulled him up. In the corner, I could see Tierney just going after the ball. No one can speak to any particular players. I don't know if it was me, I'll be thinking, what the hell is wrong with you, man? What's wrong with you? But I'm not going to start ranting on that. Don't start to rant, Alex. Leave that for another day. All right, so Scott says, in actual fact, Ben White was his man of the match. You're right, actually, Chambers did really, really good. That begs the question why we didn't see him against Nottingham Forest, isn't it? In the FA Cup third round match. But anyway. But yeah, the players. I also thought Martinelli, for me, Martinelli was a close second man of the match. I mean, he just doesn't stop running, does he? Doesn't stop running. Did he have a couple of chances? No, he didn't, did he? Didn't have any chances. I think that is it. I'm just looking to see if we've got any comments in from our live Twitter feed, much less on our Facebook. Actually, we're not going live on Facebook. There's been some problem with Facebook, our Facebook page, so we're not even going live to Facebook. So it is only Twitter and YouTube. But guys, I imagine a lot of you were feeling quite stressed watching the game last night. I was watching it, but I could hear my brother, giving his commentary, and some of the times thinking, Ralph, man, you're stressing me out, man. You're stressing me out. Because at one time he said, oh, I thought, oh no, they scored. But it was one of the strikers who, hit the ball over the crossbar, an open goal. I said, all right, Ralph. Okay, Ralph. Okay, chill, Ralph, chill. But That's why I don't like doing watch-alongs, man. Don't like doing watch-alongs. All right. I'm kind of getting the feeling that we're gonna be closing this one out very, very soon. Just trying to see. Okay. Right. Any other comments, people, before we wrap up this one? I've got to say a big thumbs up as well to the latest subscribers, the new subscribers. We're now on 15,054. 15,054 subscribers. We've recently just released a video in regards to Arthur Melo. Yeah, speculation season, transfer news. So check that one out. Our thoughts on the latest player being linked to Arsenal. And there are other videos coming up later on today. So look out for that. I'm going to get down and do some editing because I have promised the members on Canon 4 TV that we're going to be, going all guns blazing now with the content for the members. At some stage, we're going to be phasing out the silver Canon. I'm thinking, at this point in time, I think it's good to keep everyone on the same level, and everyone can see all the content, the behind the scenes, how we edit, how we do the voiceovers. I do the voiceovers, so everyone can have a fair crack and see that. Maybe in the future we'll probably reinstate the silver Canon, but I think at some stage we're going to be phasing out the silver level there, so it's silver Canon level. But I've got lots of editing to do, and hopefully over the weekend those videos will be coming up later on, as well as doing the player profile, where I talk about players who play for Arsenal over the last 40 and 50 years. Wonderful segment. How do I know that? Because when I look at the analytics and the viewing figures, I think, okay, the majority are of new videos that I've done. I'm looking, all the other ones are bubbling at the bottom, are videos I did like 2-3 years ago. Those videos are from the player profile segment. So guys, thank you very much for that. I think there's just been a few more comments, and then no doubt we'll read that before we wrap up this one. Oops. Do you think Arthur Melo will be in the squad for Spurs? I think if Antonio Conte has his way, I think he will be. But in time for the North London derby, it possibly won't happen. It won't happen. But with Conte, he clearly knows that his squad of players are just not good enough. They're not good enough. Xhaka versus one-on-one is so poor. Again, we could debate, was it a straight red? Was it a yellow? Could he have given him a yellow and say, look, Xhaka, you've got to be careful because I'm watching you. You've got that reputation. Your reputation belies you. So could it have been a fact that Oliver was just too quick to give him the red card? Could he give him a yellow card? Actually, I get spoken to him. Doesn't matter now, innit? Got the red card. Red card. We're getting Arthur. I don't think so. I don't think so. I bet Juventus just need to give the green light. Yes, they do. I do say that in my report in the video. Then he's gonna be here on loan. Red Leader, good morning to you, bro. I hope you're keeping well. Yeah, up the Gunners, man. Up the Gunners. What a performance, man. What a performance last night. I'm just so very proud. I mean, when the match finished, I was just there applauding them. I'm thinking, yeah, well done. Well done. A little bit stressful, not because I was watching the game, because I was trying to, I was behind the scenes with my brother, trying to put the graphics as well as watching the game and listening to my brother's tones, shouting and screaming. I was thinking, Ralph, man, which is why I don't like to do watch-alongs. Don't like to do them. Don't like to do them. I believe it's 2 games. I believe it will be 2 games that he's going to miss. But am I hoping it's going to be 2 games? I think it might be 2 games he's going to be missing. Oh, there you go. All right, so it's actually 3 games. 3 games. 3 games not enough. Who said that? Who said that? So I think what I'll do, let me go back so I can keep my point of reference. Yeah, let me go back to this one here. And I'm going to repeat the news of today from Canon Follow TV's perspective on this Friday morning show. So first up, we spoke about Bukayo Saka. Mikel Arteta, in his way, has given like I don't know. It doesn't give any great details about Bukayo Saka. It says that Mikel Arteta remains unsure as to whether he will have Bukayo Saka available for Sunday's North London derby. As we know, the Arsenal winger was forced off in the Caraboa Cup stalemate with Liverpool at Anfield. Arteta does go on to say that he felt something in the last few minutes. He was really fatigued. I don't know. He's a young boy, and he recovers really quickly. I'm thinking, please, not for me. I don't want to see him in the North London derby. The guy needs a rest. But he's played a lot of minutes in the last few months, so let's see who is available. Arsenal are looking to continue their top four push when they make the short trip to Denmark down the road on Sunday. We hold a 2-point lead over Denmark down the road. But Denmark down the road, they have 2 games in hand. For me, it doesn't mean anything. Doesn't mean anything. I'd far rather have the points in the bag than anything else there. Yeah, we spoke about this guy here. Apparently apologized. He apologized. Yeah, better believe that. He said Xhaka has issued an apology to Arsenal fans after he was sent off in the first leg of the Caraboa Cup clash with Liverpool. Just 24 minutes in, yeah, the Swiss was dealt his marching orders for a clumsy challenge on Diogo Jota, kicking the Portuguese in the chest as he raced clear through on goal. It was his second sending off in just 13 appearances this season, and his 5th since joining the Gunners in 2016 from Borussia Dortmund. Now, Arsenal, however, actually looked more resolute without the player. There's no doubt about that. His apology reads as follows. I want to apologise to everyone. I'm so proud of my team and the spirit they showed to keep a clean sheet tonight. Like I said, what was funny for me was when he was sat on his backside and Oliver, pulled him up. In the corner, left-hand corner, you can see Kieran Tierney doesn't remonstrate with the referee, neither Granit Xhaka. He's just more concerned about going and kick the ball. I'm sorry, man. No player can be beyond reproach. No player. I don't care who you are. Who you are. Made so many countless, errors in judgment. Always at the eye of the center of the storm. Granit Xhaka. Always. Always. But like I said, we're going to be talking about him come the East Talk later on tonight, 7:30 p.m. UK time. All the lads are pioneer, man. Oh, it's going to be a full house tonight, man. Yeah, I might just don a hat and glasses and Kimi Ricardo. But anyway, the next segment we spoke about was in regards to Miguel Aziz. Now there's been like a short number of midfielders. Miguel Aziz has actually, the club have reported that Miguel Aziz has been recalled from his loan spell Portsmouth, amid the escalating midfield crisis. As we know, Granit Xhaka now is, going to be missing the best part of 2-3 games. Mikel Arteta already knew that he would be without Thomas Partey and Mohamed Elneny and Nico Pepe. And unbeknownst to me, I didn't realise Martin Odegaard, another possible central midfield option who missed the game last night, has tested positive for COVID. So the North London derby would have come too soon for him, as well as from Emerson Rowe, who's suffering from a groin issue. Much less for next week, our return leg against Liverpool at the Emirates. At the Emirates, yes. And the last segment we spoke about was in regards to now the push for top 4. Is it still realistic? Not for me. Man City are pulling away at the summit, and Chelsea and Liverpool on course for a top 3 finish. Arsenal, West Ham, Tottenham, Man United, Wolves, Brighton, and Leicester look set to bat it out for the top 4 finish. As it stands, 12 points divide 4th placed West Ham and 10th placed Leicester City. And if games in hand are taken into consideration, not for me, there are 7 sides in realistic contention to finish 4th and qualify for the Champions League. So again, guys, that has been, or these or those have been the segments from Canon 14's perspective. Come on, you Gunners! What a performance last night, man. Really good performance. I mean, for what was like 74, 75, 76, 77 minutes, we were all on tenterhooks because we were thinking, right, it's only a matter of time before, you know, they huff and they puff and they blow the house down, but not this house. Not this house, Arsenal. Not even Jurgen Klopp and his Tipex teeth could blow the house down of Arsenal. So next week, we are back in action, a second leg against Liverpool. Much less the North London derby on Sunday. I'm going to be watching that. I don't think my brother's going to be doing a watch along. I don't think he's going to be able to do that, and I'm not doing it. He does have a competition running. I'm not doing a competition. My brother's going to be mentioning the competition each time he does his watch along. But in regards to a watch along for Sunday's North London derby, I don't think he's going to be doing one. But if he does, no doubt we shall let you know. Right, let's look at the poll for the last time. Again, the poll regards to man of the match. Who was your man of the match last night? I mean, you probably could have chosen, pick a bunch of 10 players. And Cedric Suarez, my brother was in Cedric Suarez, he just wasn't up for it. Just wasn't up for it. I mean, I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure about that. But my pick was Bukayo Saka, just because he gave us, there was some chances at the other end. If he just showed a little bit more composure, rather than like having a shot, he could have squared the ball to Lacazette or Martin, and maybe, well, they would have been in a better position to score. But anyway, so he was my man of the match. But everybody else, 648 votes now, still 1 comment and 20 likes. So the numbers haven't changed. They haven't changed. But these are the protagonists: Tierney, Ben White, Bukayo Saka, or Gabby Martinelli. So Tierney is on 4%, 13% is Martinelli, 17% is Bukayo Saka, and a whopping 65% man of the match, Ben White. Well done, Ben White. And let's go into the live chat just for the last one before I wrap up this one. Let's have a look. So from my point of reference, Good question. Good question. Why can't we play like that every week? Gonna ask the players that, man. Have to ask the players that. 5 likes. Hit the likes. Only 5 likes. They're having a bubble bath. Static man. Why you not want to see Saka in the North London derby? Because he's tired. He's tired. I mean, because my brother was saying, oh, you know, Bukayo Saka is going to come off. Oh no, he wants to stay on. I'm thinking, if you have sustained an injury, the best thing is to come off, because you're only going to make it worse. So I don't think he'll be ready in time to play the North London derby. And apart from that, he is tired. He's fatigued. I've been saying this for the last 2 seasons. He needs a break. The youngster needs a break. It was important to still be in the game at the Emirates. Yes, yeah. But like my brother said, it's only the first half now. We've reached half time. If he's injured, no. But if he's fit, Saka must play. He is a threat. I just wouldn't want him to he needed to make the interception. He got it wrong, but it stopped. It stopped a goal. But the record was straight in the aftermath of our best move of the half when the Conga slid a pass through to Saka. Aziz, good option. Yeah, just bring back our players, man. All the players are on loan. Yeah. This COVID is crazy. Maybe coming fourth may force Arsenal hand to buy players. Maybe. I need to see that performance every week, not one-off games. Yeah. Man of the match is Arteta. I thought he's got his tactics right. Got the tactics right. Once Xhaka had been sent off, we were a bit open in the first half. It showed when Gabriel was pressing midway into their half, overexposed to sort of overlap the pass, which happened 2 or 3 times previously. And Arteta tactical adjustments spot on. Yeah, I said that. I thought he got the tactics right once we went down to 10 men. Well done to Ben White as well. Oops. Carl. Good morning, Carl. What a piss poor game last night, and I can't believe your brother is so biased. Made me laugh. Definitely I read. Of course, isn't it? It's not like, you know, the commentators of, you know, the 70s and 80s, you know, your Brian Moores, and those guys there, were very, very impartial. Now you listen, you know, BT and whatever, they're so biased. They're so biased. So my brother is not a paid commentator, is he? But I thought he did a really good job. But yeah, what a piss poor game. Get in. Sorry, Carl, man. Sorry, man. If he's alongside Ben White, we are organised. Yes, Saka for me was a warrior, but I was thinking, yes, oh, he wants to continue playing. I'm thinking, actually, nah. You know what? I've pulled calf muscles. Again, I want to talk about, you know, playing football, but to continue playing when you've sustained an injury, you've only going to aggregate it and make it, you know, aggravate it and make it worse. So the best thing was for him to come off. Whether he'll be fit enough in time for the North London derby, I don't know. Would I like to see him in the North London derby? Only if he's fully fit. It made me laugh in a good way. Every Liverpool tackle was a yellow card. Oh, was it really? Actually, did any of your players get yellow cards? I don't think they did. What did they have to have done to get a yellow card? Carl, come on, Carl, man. So for a long time. Latest updates on the transfer ins. I have done pre-recorded videos since the window opened. So you need to go on the platform. You see the latest video we've done about Arthur Melo. So have a look at that. Previous, like we've spoken about, you know, Calvin Lewin, Isak, Gimares, latest Vladovic, all those players there. So those are the latest videos there. Very rare to talk about them on a live show. Oops. Xhaka needs to leave. He will cost us the top 4. Ooh, be careful. Someone might not like that. I already know he's going to cost us top 4. I think Jamie Carragher also said the same thing, that he's the one letting down the youngsters. You might be good at talking in the dressing rooms, but come game time, not for me. Good morning, it's first leg job done, but not without incidents. Be careful what you say, Ray. You might be branding or bashing, Granit Xhaka. No one's bashing Granit Xhaka. If it looks like a duck, it sounds like a duck, it's a duck. Period. I believe Robinson got booked. Did he? Oh yeah, he did. Yeah. You're right, Carl. I stand corrected. Yeah, Robinson did get. I think it was for a foul on Martinelli, wasn't it? But yeah, Ray. Yeah, Ray. So your thoughts, man? You're Ray. I'm actually got a few more minutes to go before we wrap up this one. But guys who are watching now, make sure you go over and subscribe to Arsenal Fan Circle. Again, a wonderful content channel hosted by the host of the most, Ray, and he's a merry man over there. But yeah, man of the match. Who was the man of the match for you people? And Ashley D just entering the building as we're leaving in the next 5 minutes. Ashley, your thoughts on the game last night? Were you happy? Well, not entirely happy, because when you play 11, you'll make sure you still have 11 men come 90 plus minutes. Oops. You see this last one. One more look in our Twitter feed. There's going to be any more comments there. Nope. Okay, John Guna. He put like a little graphic in the Cannon for the WhatsApp group. I mean, I've never seen so many comments in the Cannon for the WhatsApp group. So many comments. And he put an image which says Liverpool want the second leg postponed 4 of their referees have COVID. Oh my days! Hey up, Shaka. Thanks for not disappointing us. The thing is, Ashley did say it, didn't he? Ashley did say that a red card waiting to happen. He's second in 13 games for Arsenal. Oh, that's what I was going to say as well. Actually, I see people putting up, well, he's nowhere near Patrick Vieira. Don't compare Granit Xhaka to Patrick Vieira. Yeah, disrespectful to Patrick Vieira. The thing is, what people don't realize, or maybe they don't want to see, Patrick Vieira very instrumental to Arsenal Football Club becoming invincibles. Yeah, winning the Premier League, FA Cups, and being a real leader of men. So don't compare Granit Xhaka to Patrick Vieira. I'm not having that, man. I'm not having that. I mean, 30 quid. Can you lend me £15, Ashley? I'm just asking. Tokomi Minolo? No, because he missed the open goal. No, thank you. No, thank you. No. Are we down to Chambers in the midfield on Sunday? Most likely, but I thought he played really, really well in the midfield, Ray. Really, really well. Xhaka is not even on the planet as Vieira. Yeah, I was thinking, you can compare. Oh, he's not. Doesn't even have the same amount of red cards and yellow cards as Patrick Vieira. Don't compare him to anywhere near Patrick Vieira, please. Thank you. A great supporter sticks behind his team, win, lose, or draw. Yeah, but does great supporter stick with the manager? I don't want to open that debate. I don't want to open that debate. That debate for another time, Carl. Forget about that comment there, Carl. Yeah, come on, Ray. I want to know your thoughts. I know you did a late show. Well, for us, late, but it would have been like afternoon or evening for you over there in the States. But no. All right, fair enough. Fair enough. Sunday will be probably lose. We will be knackered after yesterday's game. One game less to recover. Maybe Arteta should pull a clock corona trick. Now, I wouldn't want us to do that, man. I don't want us to do that. That's a good point, actually. What would you like Arteta to do now? North London derby is just around the corner, like Ashley says there. The players are going to be knackered. I mean, after that game, get them into the cold bath, the cold shower. But what's to be done now? What's to be done? Who are the players that he can realistically play? I mean, Smith Rowe probably won't recover in time. They've got a groin issue. Odegaard is out because he's contracted COVID, but that's a really good point. What's going to happen? What's going to happen? Oh. If Xhaka didn't make a foul or play went on and we went down one now, down, totally different game. Atmosphere included. Yes, always Xhaka, but why do we rely on him chasing back to then make a challenge? It's not even that poor. Any manager worth their weight in salt would say to their players, try and isolate Granit Xhaka. He's not the most mobile players. He needs a lot of time for him to process on what the next pass or the next thing that he's going to do. So they isolated him. That's what it was. That's what it was. It's easy. Let me squeeze it. Isolate weak players. Who's the weakest link? It's Granit Xhaka, always at the eye of the storm. Catch you soon. Back to my peloton. Need to get a Christmas weight off. I've already done mine. I did mine this morning. Dude, I know what you mean, man. I weighed myself because my wife was saying, "What? Look, Alex. Each time we finish doing our exercises, we've got to weigh ourselves." I think, okay, did it yesterday. Weighed ourselves. Thinking, okay, did it today. Thinking, I put on weight. Anyway. Carl, see you later, man. Have a good afternoon. Where's George Graham when you need him? I don't know where is he, man, but know that he'd have been somewhere applauding this performance. You could not be happy with this performance. All barring Granit Xhaka, forget about that there. But the players took a man back against the wall stuff. Really good. Again, I wasn't too stressed. I wasn't too stressed. I was a little bit more stressed listening to my brother do his commentating on my watch along. Actually, I should have lowered down the volume there. But anyway. Guys, I think we've probably come to an end, haven't we? Have we come to an end? I think we have come to an end. Let's see the last. I'll try and refresh the page for the man of the match versus Liverpool on our platform. Let's have a look. Been any movers and shakers there? Let's have a look. All right, okay, it's got up a few numbers. Yes, now we have 655 votes. Still one comment and only still 20 likes. Not saying only 20 likes. I mean, thank you for that. But there has been a slight increase to the protagonists. So I chose Martinelli, Saka, White, Tierney, and Tierney is on 4%, Martinelli on 14%, Saka on 16%, and Ben White has gone up now to 66%. So Ben White is definitely your man of the match for the game against Liverpool last night. People, I think we're finished, man. I think we're finished. We're done. We're done with this one. Whoops. Do you think the Spurs game will be called off? If it does get called off, it will have to come from them. I can't see Arteta actually putting a fast one like Jurgen Klopp. Oh, we've got how many false positives? No, that will have to come from them, not down the road. Ralph was man of the match. Yeah, dear me, man. Based on our performance against Liverpool, the players will be up for the Tottenham Hotspurs game. Do you think? Okay. Whoops. 95 minutes and no cutting. Well, you know, we're not to sound snobbish, but we weren't brought up like that. You know, I can't deal with hearing people using vulgar language. I can't deal with that. And the funny thing is, I'm not going to mention the person's name. He's a contributor. The moment Granit Xhaka got red carded, he actually came in the WhatsApp group and I say, look, I know everyone's emotional now because what's happened, but be mindful. We've got a female contributor in the group as well as other people don't really want to be hearing, much less reading that kind of language. And actually, he did apologize. But yeah, my brother, we're not like that. You're not going to hear us, use a foul or vulgar language. Someone might give us a red card. It might be my mum. Cop man of the match for his line. Yeah, man. Yeah, absolutely. People, you know what? We have come to an end on this Friday morning show. Almost midday, and we've done this inside an hour. It's always good to see that we've done this. We've knocked it out the park inside an hour. But I will be back later on this evening, 7:30 p.m. for the East Talk, the flagship show of the channel. Now, you might want to be there too, but you can't be there if you're not subscribed. You've got to make sure that you subscribe. If you don't subscribe, you're going to miss out. And we don't want you to miss out. That's all I'm saying. That's what I'm only saying that, people, yeah? I've got to respond to these last two comments here, people. Sorry. Which grade would you give Arteta so far? Well, for the game last night, marks out of 10, I'll give him a 7. I'll give him a 7. It was really good. Really good, making the changes there which had to be made. Yes, it's been a long while, Alex. I think Arteta can sell Xhaka and bring in Frank Kessie. Actually, I featured Frank more than a handful of times on Caraboa TV. All right, people. Again, we are out of here. I will see you later on the scene for the Easy Talk. Make sure that you do subscribe. Where is it? Okay, it says subscribe. There, voila. There you go. You've got to subscribe. You have to subscribe. I'm telling you, you've got to subscribe. Because if you don't, I'll come and find you because I know where you live. Actually, no, I don't. I don't know where you live. I don't know where you live. Have a wonderful remnants of your day, and I shall see you later on. Just to remind you that you have been listening to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal.